Alright, and welcome to another segment of Address It. Y'all know it's your girl, Money Making Man, and we can be here all day addressing y'all bullshit and shit y'all want to deal with and talk to about nobody else, but that's what I'm here for. Y'all can talk to it. Well, y'all can listen to me talk about it with me. Okay? That's what y'all gonna do anyway. Y'all ain't gonna talk about it, so let me talk about it. And then y'all can evaluate your own feelings, deal with that inner shit. Get it on out, alright? So, today, our topic is accepting people for who they are. Accepting people for who they are. You know, I'm going to say it one more time. Accepting people for who they are. Mind you, I did not say for who you want them to be or who they could be, but for who the fuck they are, right? So, people, we are all human fucking beings. We all have a tendency to do that. Set ourselves up for expectations, you know, whether that be with a lover or a friend or a foe or your mother or your brother. But understanding that people are who the fuck they are, you know? And we have to be realistic in those situations, right? The tits look great, by the way. But we're going to discuss it because a lot of people have a hard time accepting people for who they are. And if we did, it would make our relationships better with them. Maybe we can understand sometimes the different perspectives that we have. And even if you can't quite understand their thinking or their ration, if you accepted them for who they are, you can understand the logic behind, you know, which they operate, right? Dumb shit. So, perfect example, right? My mom, we was growing up, she was probably like the person like, because I had a hard time with saying no. But my mom actually told me no was okay. I'm going to tell you why. Because Maria, she ain't had no problem telling your ass no to shit, right? And she meant that shit. No, hell no, bitch. Right, so we used to have this spot called Peter Pan's. And we used to go there. They like had the best fucking chicken and barbecue sauce. It was the most disgusting place you ever been to. But, you know, you was like, hold flies. I need my sides. I want all that shit they got. Their food is good as hell, okay? It's an East Cleveland legend. Look it up, Google it, Peter Pan's on it. But anyway, my mom, she used to take her little selfish ass down there, you know, on Sundays. And she got 4 kids, right? So she get these wing dinners. Don't get me wrong, the wing dinners, 6 wings maybe, and some fries. So she get 3 boxes, 2 for us to split. It was for siblings, so 2 of us had to split 1 box, of course. And then she had her own box, of course. Then my mom used to also like, you know, after she had Peter Pan's, you know, she wanted her biscuits, so she liked to like get stuff from everywhere to make her meal. She don't care about going to 3 restaurants for 1 meal. That's what she gonna do. So she used to go to Popeyes or something, and I would ask her like, Mom, why you can't give me this, and why you can't share? Why you gonna share your chicken? You know, I'm gonna ask her. I'm a kid. But why you ain't sharing your shit? Why we gotta share? You want to get biscuits and chickens and shit, you know. I gotta split a box with them. I ain't want to. Right? And all of you tell me just flat out, no. And I'm not going to. And I don't want to share. And I'm not fucking going to. You know? So, growing up, my mother would always do shit like that. With her favorite snacks, with her favorite treats. Bitch, don't ask. You're not getting it. She don't fucking share. So my mama was selfish, okay? And y'all might think that's petty of me to say she's selfish for that, but she a Sagittarius and she fucking selfish, okay? She's selfish. They like they shit, and they don't want to share their special shit, right? They don't want to share their shit. You got your shit, the shit I gave you. They not sharing shit. You know what I'm saying? And can you really blame a person? So, you know, growing up and becoming an older adult, I had to accept that it was some elements of my mom that was fucking selfish. She ain't. And bitch, you're not gonna make her change her mind. Okay? And, you know, as a kid, I used to feel some type of way, but now as an adult, I understand. I completely do understand. That I accept my mom for all of that because she was teaching me a lesson in itself. It's okay to say no. I gotta say yes to every fucking thing. I don't have to share shit, and it's okay to be fucking selfish sometimes, right? Sometimes that shit is okay. But I say that because I had to accept that my mother wasn't gonna fucking share. But she was a selfish motherfucker. Sometimes. Don't get me wrong, she's a very loving, sweet person. You know. But bitch not with her snacks. And you definitely can't get her ass to share a fucking Kit Kat bar. You know what I'm saying? But I have to accept those things about my mom. You get what I'm saying? And just like even with my dad, you know. I understand sometimes we would need stuff, and my daddy got a whole bunch of motherfucking kids. There's 9 of us. I got 9 fucking siblings. That's a lot, right? And when my dad, I was growing up, I was thinking my dad was selfish as fuck too. Daddy, you was a selfish motherfucker because we need some shit. And he used to say, baby, Daddy can't goddamn, my lights can't get cut off, so I can get you something too. So I understand that I got too many kids, too many motherfucking responsibilities. I can handle y'all bitches one at a time. Learn how to juggle. You get what I'm saying? And those are elements and aspects of my parents that I had to accept. You know, those are sometimes things we don't want to do. But I had to accept that that's my daddy wasn't going to the poorhouse to feed his fucking kids. And bitch, it is what it is. Bitch, it is what it is. Okay? Grow the fuck up, y'all. Y'all gotta let some of this shit go. But he meant that shit. He was not going to the poorhouse to feed none of you little bastards. Y'all will figure it out. But, you know, my parents, like I said, they both had their little selfish ways, but nothing was wrong with that shit. Because it taught me how to say no. And how to not get used and abused by you bitches no more. Right? So, coming with accepting people comes with accepting their bad habits, their good habits, the shit you don't like, shit you do. You know what I'm saying? Accepting the fact that, bitch, I can't change the situation. You get what I'm saying? Some of y'all still cannot accept y'all past. Some of y'all cannot accept that Daddy was not at home. Okay. Daddy fucked up. He was gone. He left you and your mama, you feel abandoned. We all fucked up, right? But accepting people and learning to grow comes with accepting who they are as a person. You might not like their shit, but they are who they are. You get what I'm saying? And when you say you love people, you're supposed to love all of them, not just the parts that you fucking like. You get what I'm saying? I see bitches get into relationships all the time telling me, Charmaine, I just know who he could be as a man. Are you fucking dumb? You know who he could be. He know who he could be too. Who the fuck he is. And if you don't necessarily want him to be who the fuck he is, bitch, go get you somebody else. Because people don't change till they ready to. I want y'all to stop trying to change a motherfucker, okay? Change your motherfucking self. If you want somebody to love you properly, show them the proper ways to love. If they don't get the message after that, sweetheart, it's time for you to move on. That's it. That's called acceptance. Acceptance means, you know what? I love you and I see that you are not ready to change it. Therefore, I'm going to leave you in your cocoon. Caterpillar. I don't know if you're about to be a moth or a butterfly. But either way, bitch, I'm going to go fly. You ain't trashed yet. So you gotta go back in your fucking cocoon. And I gotta take the fuck off and leave your ass. It just is what it is. You get what I'm saying? I can tell all the time about I had a friend. You get what I'm saying? And this bitch she was a fucked up ass individual, okay? But you know what my dumb ass was saying? She's not like that with me. She's not like that with Charmaine. How dumb was that? She was a cool girl, you get what I'm saying? She used to be fun to be around. We could drink, smoke, have a good time, go be with guys, you get what I'm saying? But she was also like one of those pick-me ass bitches. So whenever we would get around certain people, you get what I'm saying? She would try to portray a certain behavior. Certain behaviors. You know, I ain't gonna get real specific on them, but let me say that she was a Gemini bitch. You already know how that shit go. Them Gemini hoes. okay? The June ones is better, but she was a main one. I'm talking about her. And the bitch wasn't shit. And I used to see her not be shit to all our other friends, you get what I'm saying? But my dumb ass mom, oh, she's not like that with me. What the fucking lunatic I was, right? So fucking delusional. Right? That's what I was saying to myself. So delusional. So eventually, you get what I'm saying? From childhood, I would see those certain behaviors, but I was not ready to accept them. You get what I'm saying? And let's just say shit used to happen all the time. I ain't gonna get into the stories. I'll tell y'all about that story time. My life is crazy. We ain't got to some crazy shit, y'all. But just know as we start getting older and older and older, you get what I'm saying? I was still trying to continue to be friends with this girl who did nothing but talk about me, stab me in my motherfucking back, and be a two-faced Gemini hoe that she was, right? But she couldn't accept her, you know, she couldn't change herself. That's who she was, right? That's who she is, right? Got another friend, Gemini. All my Gemini friends ain't bad, but I'm talking these two in particular I'm talking about. My other Gemini friend, she is a hoe. It don't matter what nigga you bring, right? It could be your daddy, your man, your brother. She just a hoe. She gonna be a hoe. You know what I'm saying? I didn't used to accept those things from her for a long time either. You know what I'm saying? And then I would get angry with her. We get into fights about her being a hoe. And a disrespectful hoe at that. You get what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to accept these bitches for who they were. The first bitch was a fake hoe. You get what I'm saying? And the next bitch, she was just a ho-ho. I couldn't accept her being a ho-ho on a ho-ho. You get what I'm saying? And that was the things I had to dig down in myself with, you know. So now I'm going to rewind that up to probably by the time we got, I would say sometime between 27 and 30, I started finding some acceptance for these people. And that's how I started learning how to deal with them. You get what I'm saying? So the first one, we would always have our little ups and downs in our friendship. You know, I would have plenty of ups and downs with this bitch. But, you know, we always tended to get over them. However, her behavior never changed. I was fucked up because I was never accepting the behavior, right? And she was showing me exactly who the fuck she was. So each and every time we'll make up, and then some more shit had happened, and then I gotta go check this whole about some more shit she said. And then I gotta come back, and it was like, hold on, Charmaine. I'm the one that's fucking up, right? I'm fucking up, right? Because if you go pet a snake, and the bitch got venom and it bites you, you pet a snake, you know the bitch bite. Why the fuck is you gonna go keep petting the bitch, right? That's what I was doing. I'm petting this motherfucking snake, entertaining this bitch. Entertaining her, for what? So what I did one day is I literally had to learn to accept that she's a phony ass bitch and that's just who the fuck she gonna be, right? But what I don't have to do is deal with it. That's my favorite part about acceptance, right? Just because you accept the person who they are, don't mean you have to deal with the negativity of the situation and any of their negative traits or anything that affects you personally. That's the magic key. Accepting does not mean accepting. Accepting does not mean accepting. And I mean that shit so. You know what I'm saying? This bitch portrayed that bad behavior. Eventually one day I said, you know what? I'm gonna accept this bitch for who she's always gonna be this way. Right? She always gonna be a fucked up, phony ass bitch I gotta go back and forth with. So, why am I entertaining her? Oh no, let's cut her off. Or, let's deal with her in a practical manner in which I can tolerate the bitch's bad behavior. And so that's what I did. So, like I said, around 27, 30, I accepted her for who she was, you know. We had a conversation, bitch, I accept you. I love you. You my dog. But guess what? Bitch, fuck you. You can't be a part of my life with that shit. See, I accepted her, and she can no longer be here. She no longer sees me. See look how easy that was. So my other Gemini, that's a ho-ho and a ho-ho, you know. She just a hoe, you know. I don't know how much of a hoe she be in my backdrop, but I really don't care, you know, because I love her. And I accept her for being the hoe that she is. And I accept her that she don't know, you know, how to control her pussy energy when a nigga come around. You get what I'm saying? So what do we do for her? We just don't bring our niggas around her. See? Can't be no beef like that. You just can't bring no niggas around her, and you won't have to worry about the hoe being a hoe. You get what I'm saying? See, when you accept people for who they are, you find out how far you can go with them, or if you can deal with the bitch or not, if you can deal with the behavior. Because accepting people is saying, you know what, I love you. I see this is your struggle or this is your behavior. There's nothing that I can do to change it because you have to change yourself. And either A, this is something I can deal with, or B, this is something I cannot. You get what I'm saying? Even in relationships, you might have a boyfriend, okay? And your boyfriend is a hoe. Or maybe you got a girlfriend. And your girlfriend a hoe. You know? And that's straight or gay. It can be like that on either side. Right? Everybody can be a little hoe. Everybody can. Everybody should have a whole season. But when you're in a relationship, well, I ain't gonna even say that. Because it depends on what type of relationship you have. And what you guys agree to. But some people allow to fuck other people. And that's fine with me too. You just gotta accept that. I'm fine with that. But, you know, in particular, I was dealing with a man who was a hoe. This man was a hoe. He loved bitches and he loved new pussy, honey. He was gonna fuck some. Every chance he got. It was nothing I could do. You know, I got some immaculate ass pussy, but guess what? That don't fucking matter, bitch. And I ain't tried that pussy over there across the street. It's straight cat, but I want it. You know what I'm saying? People be into that type of shit. So I was dealing with this man, and at first, y'all, when it was first happening, I used to be crying, like, oh my God. What is it? How can this man have sex with me 5 to 10 times a day and still find it in his heart to go have sex with somebody else? But guess what, bitch? Firstly, it don't have shit to do with you. I had to accept that this man was a sex addict, right? And I was young, so I really didn't know how to describe this at then, but now that I'm reflecting, he was a sex addict. You know what I'm saying? And he might not even necessarily knew that's what it was. He was a sex fucking addict, but he was. He was a sex addict. He always found time to have sex with me and a whole bunch of other women. I don't know how, but nigga did. He did. He fitted into his schedule. But, you know, I eventually had to accept because it kept happening. And, you know what I'm saying? Probably like 5-6 times a year. You know what I'm saying? So I had to deal with either this man is what? I'm monogamous, or I have to accept the fact that my man just likes to stick his dick in the vagina. And to be honest, you know, we live some different type of lifestyles. I actually could accept that. I was accepting it from him. I was accepting that aspect of him, and he, you know, that's why I got down. But when I couldn't tolerate it no longer, is the disrespect that came with that. The lying, the hoes calling my phone, bitches bothering me. I'm pregnant in bed, they waking me up trying to tell me they with my man. Bitch, I know you with him. I'm gonna call the hotel room y'all in. Like, leave me the fuck alone. You get what I'm saying? I literally had to accept some other stuff when I accepted him because he had no self-control. Right? But I couldn't accept that he had no self-control. I couldn't accept that he didn't have his hoes in check. So therefore, you know, I accepted him. I accepted that's who he was. And he was a messy motherfucker. And he was going to have messy shit going. And that his hoes love to bother me. So I had to leave that shit where it was at. I had to leave that shit dead. Yeah. I felt great afterwards. Trust me. You know, it feels good to not have hoes calling, waking you up early in the morning, trying to tell you about your boyfriend and how he over there fucking. You know what I'm saying? I had to accept who he was as a person, and I did. I accepted him for being the hoe that he was, but I wasn't gonna tolerate him for being a disrespectful bitch. See? You can accept and not deal with a goddamn thing if you don't want to. But if you don't want to fucking deal with, you don't fucking have to. And that shit can come from anywhere. Bitch, I don't personally tolerate disrespect from nobody. That's just my cutoff thing, you know. I accept people for who they are. Once you start disrespecting me, you got me coming out of character, then bitch, we got a problem. And otherwise than that, I could care less. But I love everybody. You know, even those ugly parts of you that nobody gets to see, I love that shit too. And you can love that shit too about all kind of people. But guess what you don't have to do? Tolerate no bullshit. I want y'all to know, just because you accept a bitch and the shit that they do, or whatever you want to for the moment, understand who they are. Understand that shit is not going to change until they are ready for it to change. And until they are, there's nothing you can do. Now, if you accept some shit, don't be going back later and saying, I don't like that shit now. No, bitch. You told them they could do it. You told them they can do it, now it's fucked up. So you can't renege on an acceptance. If you say, ooh, I accept this shit, I accept what you do, and then we're gonna have rules and boundaries, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? Some people need to accept that some people are not monogamous. We can lie to ourselves, you know. That's the other thing too. People be like, but this motherfucker said, this is what they said and they lied. Bitch, you see their behavior? That bitch can't hold no gun to your fucking head and tell you to sit here and accept my shit. Because this is what I say. They fucking behavior fully display whatever the fuck they were thinking and how they wanted to treat you, okay? So y'all need to stop with that shit. But they tricked me, they told me, we all fucking ground, bitch. You know what to believe and not to believe, bitch. It's like believing in Santa Claus. Y'all know Santa ain't real. Stop telling the kids that dumb shit. Stop telling yourself dumb shit like that. Like, some men are not nice. It's in nature for men to not be monogamous. And you won't have a monogamous man unless he wants to be fucking monogamous. So accept that if your man is out here cheating and he a hoe, he ain't monogamous. He don't want to hurt your feelings, okay? But what you got to do is go tell him, baby, look, listen. Based off your actions, based off the actions that you're displaying and the things that you demonstrate to me, I'm going to say, honey, that you are not monogamous, all right? And bitch, what you should do is explore yourself and say, I accept this about that person, but can I tolerate it? And bitch, if you ain't tolerated, you need to leave that shit alone. Because guess what you can't do? Nag somebody to death about the shit that you said that you accept. You cannot nag me to death, bitch, about the dirty shit. You know what I'm saying? You said you accepted this motherfucker for being a liar, bitch. When a bitch lie, you cannot be sitting up there getting fucking mad. Bitch, you said I accept it, so bitch, accept it. If you could tolerate it, tolerate it. But if you can't, fucking leave that shit where it's at. We not about to play ring around the rosy with your fucking friends. Y'all bitches not about to keep calling me all day. Talking about how a motherfucker lied and tricked you and manipulated you. Bitch, we 30 years up. And for y'all that ain't 30 yet, get the message now. You gonna be 30 and it's gonna be the same shit going on for you. Same shit. Same shit. People are who the fuck they are. And sometimes you just gotta let them be how they are. You gotta forgive them, let shit go, whether you like the shit or not. And understand that anything that is happening or any type of behavior that a person is doing to you, or if it's hurting you, you are only hurting yourself by sitting there dealing with the shit. So accept it and move the fuck on. It's okay. We all got to do this shit at some point. Love yourself enough to let it go. Fucking shots fired, bitch. Let that shit go. Accept that your mate is a hoe. Accept that your mama was a selfish bitch. Accept, that your friends ain't shit or they fake. Or go get you some new, better friends. When you making these changes in your life, you can go accept and get some new, better friends. It's okay. Because once you accept those people for those toxic behaviors that they had, you get to decide what you want to deal with and not want them to deal with. You got the power. If you going through any goddamn thing with any fucking body, bitch, it's you putting yourself through any goddamn thing. Because you accepted that motherfucker and then you tolerated that shit. You can accept the bitch and you ain't got to tolerate that shit. You can leave them where that shit at. So I just hope that, encourage your little heart and your little mind. Go through your life, analyze all the shit that you are accepting. Even from your kids. Because they got bullshit too. Our kids act the ass on us too. Trust me, I know I got teenagers now. This is fucked up. But go do some mental health, do some mental seeking, check your inner being. Check your inner being and examine the things about yourself. Certain things about yourself that you need to accept. Start there. I always like to start with self. And then check on the things around the people that's around you. what elements and aspects of your relationship, and can you accept them for the person that they are? Because you should. If you say you love somebody, you should really accept them for who they are. But that does not mean you have to tolerate their bullshit. So y'all go take some time, figure that shit out, do your fucking homework. And do your fucking self-work, okay? Live, laugh, love, and get fucking high. I'm out. Have a good fucking day.